Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to my first episode. Today I'm going to talk about some of the most common obstacles business owners face when it comes to embracing digital marketing. Digital marketing is a huge field and concept that is constantly evolving with new mechanisms every day. And this is one of the reasons why many small business owners are afraid to invest in this area. Unfortunately, digital marketing is no longer an option, especially if you own a business nowadays. There are many factors that hold back a brand from embracing this transformation process as part of their business strategy. And if you are one of those business owners with a dilemma, you'd probably be able to relate what I'm about to share. As you can see on screen, I've listed 5 common obstacles that business owners face, and I will be talking more about these common obstacles in my next slides. Information overload. The internet has grown so vast that everything is within a single click of a button. There's no denying that there are millions of how-to and tutorial articles on the internet. Chances are you would have read quite a number of articles related to digital marketing, and most of the time you'd end up reading multiple articles with conflicting information. Not forgetting that it can be overwhelming to someone who's just beginning to learn about this particular field. Imagine yourself reading way too many articles and then you end up getting all confused and not knowing where to begin with your digital marketing strategy. I bet a lot of you would have experienced this at one stage. That is why little is better at times. It is not always about how much info you take in, but it is more on what you understand and how you are able to implement it. The next obstacle would be procrastination and the fear of the unknown. Some bosses are just not comfortable with the idea of changing their business or marketing strategy. They would often ask, why should I change the way I run my business? Or why should I adapt to something that I don't understand? You see, there are a lot of people out there who have been running their business the same way they did 20 years ago. What they don't realize is they are sitting on a ticking time bomb. The simple explanation as to why they are stubborn is probably because they think their business is doing fine, and why fix something that is not broken? Truth is, entering an unknown space is always uncomfortable, and the fear of not being able to learn or cope with a new skill set can be a major drawback for most smaller businesses. Unfortunately for these business owners, they fail to see that they are falling behind the pecking order as more and more businesses are learning and adapting to the digital trend. If you're one of them, please snap out of it because your competitor is probably way ahead of you by now. The next obstacle would be confused by fake gurus. With the boom of the digital industry, we are now seeing a lot of self-proclaimed experts or marketing gurus selling courses that are ridiculously expensive and has so little value. Oh, and most of them would be standing in front of a rented Lamborghini or a Bugatti. Never mind that. Unfortunately, a lot of people do sign up for these courses, especially desperate business owners looking for ways to earn more money. And more often than not, they end up not learning anything at all. So my question is, why pay hundreds of dollars to learn something that is readily available on the internet? All you got to do is spend some time and effort to find the right expert. There are plenty of credible and proven experts out there who are continuously dishing out incredible free content and ideas. And on top of that, these experts have detailed blog articles and information that you can refer to. All this for free. And most importantly, these people are providing value to all the marketers and businesses out there. So it's best to do a bit of research, take some time, and then pick the right educator or trainer who you think can add value to your business. The other obstacle that business owners face nowadays is not being tech savvy, or in other words, being unable to keep up with the latest software or technology. For example, you don't know how to develop a new website, or you just don't know how social media works. This obstacle is quite common with the brick and mortar business owners. Usually they are from an older generation and are not accustomed to the latest technological advancements. We live in an age where we cannot avoid technology, but I believe with a little bit of effort, they too will be able to pick up new skills and knowledge to improve their business. It is just like how we had the smartphones a couple of years ago. It was a drastic shift for all mobile phone users, and now we can see grandpas and grandmas happily swiping away on their mobile screens. One way or another, it is crucial for business owners to always learn new things and find ways to stay relevant. Invest in your team. Probably you will need to hire an experienced social media manager or digital marketing manager. And most importantly, listen to their advice and ideas. Traditional minded owners. Now, this is my favorite obstacle. A couple of years ago, I was working for a very traditional minded boss, and every meeting was a challenging task for me as my ideas were always shot down, mainly because he did not have a clear knowledge or understanding of how social media works. He would always say, I don't understand online or I don't trust online marketing. This is despite me showing and explaining to him on how we can actually track our digital expenses better compared to the billboards and flyers he invests in. The point is, if you're an old school business owner, your mental block will be your biggest obstacle in learning more about digital marketing. You can hire as many talented professionals from the digital industry to your team and expect them to deliver results, but it is only possible if you are willing to change. The widespread COVID 19 pandemic has shut down a lot of these traditional minded bosses. Those that survived are probably struggling now, whereas there are those who thrived during the pandemic, mainly due to their affinity towards the digital world. As business owners, you'd probably have faced countless roadblocks to reach where you are now. And based on my experience working in various industries, businesses that thrive are those who adapt and evolve accordingly. And those that fail are the ones who fail to evolve. I'll be sharing more technical content in the weeks to come, but I need your support to do that continuously. Please don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my channel if you think the content I shared is useful. Your support means everything to me as I'm starting this for all of you. And that's a wrap for this episode. See you guys on the next video real soon.